If you're looking for a new TV show to watch, thankfully there are a ton of great new shows that you can start watching right now. Based on the shows we've seen, we've compiled a list of a dozen of the very best released this year from the various networks and streaming services like Netflix, HBO, Disney+, Peacock, and others. Do let us know in the comments a TV show that you think we've missed that you'd recommend people watch. Let's get started. First up, in no particular order, is the Netflix original, Sweet Tooth. This American fantasy drama is based on the comic book series of the same name by Jeff Lemire. Set in the aftermath of a catastrophic event that wipes out most of humanity, it follows a hybrid boy named Gus, who's half human and half deer, on a journey across the American West. The story also follows a doctor trying to find a cure for the sick, and a former therapist who runs a sanctuary for hybrids. Sweet Tooth is incredibly entertaining with superb acting. Netflix has renewed the series for a second season. Up next, Hacks is an American comedy drama on HBO Max. It stars Jean Smart, who is perhaps one of the most underrated actresses of our time. She plays Deborah Vance, a legendary Las Vegas stand-up comedian trying to maintain relevance at the casino where she performs. To spice up her act, she reluctantly teams up with a Generation Z comedy writer named Ava, played by Hannah Einbender, who's a victim of the cancel culture due to an insensitive tweet and is unable to find work. This show pulls no punches and is a great showcase of Jean Smart's talents. For those people that think women can't be funny, this series will prove them wrong. HBO Max has renewed Hacks for a second season. The North Water is a BBC-produced drama mystery available on the AMC Plus streaming service. This 5-part miniseries is based on the Ian McGuire novel of the same name. Starring Colin Farrell and Jack O'Connell, it follows a disgraced ex-army surgeon who signs up as a ship's doctor on a whaling expedition to the Arctic. On board, he meets a harpooner, a ruthless killer whose amorality has been shaped to fit the harshness of his world. Escaping horrors of his past, he finds himself on an ill-fated journey with a murderous psychopath. The story is quite intense and features one of the best performances of Farrell's career. Loki is an American superhero crime thriller created for Disney+, based on the Marvel Comics character of the same name. It stars Tom Hiddleston, reprising his role from the film series as Loki, the God of Mischief. Taking place after the events of Avengers Endgame, an alternate version of Loki is brought to the mysterious Time Variance Authority, where he's recruited by one of their agents, played by Owen Wilson. There, Loki is given the choice of being erased from existence due to being a time variant, or he could help fix the timeline and stop the greater threat. If you were disappointed with the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, you'll find Loki to be quite a bit better, with a more engaging plot and performances. Disney Plus has officially renewed Loki for a second season. Dr. Death is an American crime drama 5-part miniseries on Peacock. Based on a horrifying true story, it stars Joshua Jackson as the charismatic Texas doctor, Christopher Dunch. After building up a successful neurosurgery practice, patients entering the doctor's operating room for routine spinal surgeries start leaving permanently disabled or dead. As the victims begin to pile up, it's up to a Dallas prosecutor and 2 fellow physicians to stop him. It's no doubt Jackson's finest performance to date, and he's surrounded by an excellent supporting cast, including Christian Slater, Kelsey Grammer, and Alec Baldwin. Mare of Easttown is an American crime drama 7-part limited series, which initially appeared on HBO and is now available to stream on HBO Max. It stars Kate Winslet in the title role as a police detective in a small town in Pennsylvania. As her life is falling apart, she investigates the recent murder of a teenage mother. This is one of Kate's better roles, and the casting of Jean Smart as her sarcastic mother is pure genius. If you're someone that enjoys shows like Happy Valley and Broadchurch, Mare of Easttown should be on your watch list. Here's a really good show not getting much attention. Only Murders in the Building is an American mystery comedy series on Hulu created by Steve Martin and John Hoffman. It stars the aforementioned Steve Martin alongside Martin Short and Selena Gomez. I know that sounds like an odd combination, but to our surprise, Gomez actually holds her own with the 2 veteran actors. They play 3 neighbors obsessed with true crime who suddenly find themselves caught up in one when a grisly murder occurs in their building. To investigate the crime, they make their own podcast. While silly at times, it does make for a compelling murder mystery that's fun to watch. There's been no official word yet from Hulu regarding a second season. Lupin is a Netflix original French mystery thriller consisting of 10 episodes released in 2 parts with 5 episodes each. The story follows a professional thief, the only son of an immigrant from Senegal, who sets out to get revenge on the family that framed his father for a theft 25 years earlier. This highly addictive espionage thriller will have you fully engrossed from beginning to end. Its original language is in French, and its audio is available in other languages. For English, stick with the subtitles because the audio dub is quite poor. Lupin has been renewed by Netflix for a 3rd part to its 1st season. Heels is an American sports drama that premieres each new episode on the Starz network and is also available to stream on the Starz app. The story follows 2 rival brothers from a professional wrestling family. Stephen Amell, who some of you will recognize from the TV series Arrow, plays Jack Spade, and Alexander Ludwig plays Ace Spade. Jack is the villain, also known as the heel in the wrestling ring, while Ace is the hero, which in wrestling terms is known as the face. They are both grappling over their late father's wrestling promotion business while vying for national attention in a small town in Georgia. Even if you're not a fan of wrestling, the characters are compelling, with superb acting from the entire cast. Starz has yet to announce if Heels will be coming back for a 2nd season. WandaVision is an American superhero drama produced by Marvel Studios. This 9-part miniseries is notable for being the first series from the Marvel Cinematic Universe to appear on Disney+. It features the characters Wanda Maximoff, Vision, and Scarlet Witch. The story takes place 3 weeks after the events of Avengers Endgame, with Wanda and Vision living an idyllic suburban life in the town of Westview, New Jersey. While trying to conceal their true natures, they begin to suspect that things are not as it seems. This experimental series pays tribute to the different eras of sitcom TV beginning in the 1950s. While some of it worked and some of it didn't, it can't be denied that WandaVision is an entertaining show with fantastic performances from Elizabeth Olsen, Paul Bettany, and Catherine Hahn. Time is a 3-part limited series produced by the BBC and is available to stream on BritBox. This British crime drama stars Sean Bean as Mark Cobden and Stephen Graham as Eric McNally. The series follows Mark, who is sentenced to 4 years in prison after accidentally killing a man. Also featured in the series is prison officer Eric, working in an intense and understaffed environment. Both Mark and Eric are faced with difficult choices as they fight for survival. This thought-provoking series features excellent writing and standout performances from both Bean and Graham. Resident Alien is a must-watch show that we've already mentioned in a prior video. Based on the comic book of the same name, this American science fiction comedy premiered on the Sci-Fi Network and is available to stream on Peacock. It stars Alan Tudyk as an alien who is sent to Earth to wipe out humanity. After crash landing, he hides in a remote Colorado mountain town, assuming the identity of the town doctor. The show is absolutely hilarious. If you haven't seen it yet, stop what you're doing and watch it now. The Sci-Fi Network has officially renewed Resident Alien for a 2nd season. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you to find a new TV show to watch, give it a thumbs up and share with others. What is your favorite series released this year? Let us know about it in the comments. And if you're new to our channel, subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss out on the latest TV show and movie recommendations, along with other tech-related stuff here on Tech Gumbo.